Welcome to Daily Steps from One Extraordinary Marriage, where we outline simple steps that you can take to have the ultimate marriage adventure. I'm Tony DeLorenzo, your co-host, along with my beautiful wife, Elisa. In today's show, we answer the question, how do you navigate the changes that come with menopause?
Let's first talk about what some of those more common changes are that happen when a woman's going through menopause. And the reality is that menopause can start, at any age, but actually tends to start in like the, mid 30s, early 40s, right? And those changes could be mood swings, headaches, irritability, fatigued, lower libido, and vaginal dryness. And those last two, that impacts what's going on in the bedroom.
Yeah, sure does.
And the reality is, if you're married to a woman who hasn't already gone through menopause, it's coming, right? I mean, if you're a woman and you haven't gone through menopause, it's coming, right? No woman actually gets to avoid this life experience, right? So let's be proactive about it. Let's start talking about what we can do to navigate those changes. And the first one, really, ladies, you got to know what's going on with your body, right? When these things start to happen, be aware of it. Don't be in denial. Don't be like, oh, here it comes. Embrace this next season of life, right? Start talking to your husband. I mean, we've had these conversations where I'm like, you know what? A little bit of vaginal dryness going on there. I'm a little dry. Yeah. And that's the thing. This is not just happening to the woman in your marriage. It happens to both the wife and by extension, the husband.
Yeah. And I think as a husband who has a wife who's called perimenopausal. Correct. That the key is continuous conversation. The emotional intimacy is absolutely key. Your coffee breaks, if you haven't checked out Take a Break, a coffee break, or start those, you can go to oneextraordinarymarriage.com/coffee break. But I feel that when our emotional intimacy is spot on, especially during these major life transitions for either of us, and in this one specifically for our wives, that when we are on top of it, and we're able to discuss this on a weekly basis, and maybe we're not talking about menopause on a weekly basis at our coffee break, but maybe it's one every 4 weeks, one every 3 weeks. It's already brought up and we're discussing and we're learning. And so when it really begins to hit, we're ready as men, as husbands.
Yeah, guys, don't freak out on your wife if she tells you she's going through menopause. Like, just embrace her and love her, because the thing is, she's going to need your support. Her body's doing all kinds of crazy stuff, some of which she has, most of which she has no control over, right? And she needs your love. And one of the ways that you can show this love, and I've actually talked to some in the medical field about this, is, go on her doctor's visits with her. Maybe not every doctor's visit, but if she's needing that extra support, offer. She may say no, but it's okay. And ladies, it's okay to ask your husband to go to a doctor's visit with you.
And one thing that we've learned, it's almost more helpful for us to do that, because many of the times, especially for me, if I have a meeting or if I'm having a conversation with somebody and I come back and I share that with Elisa, there can be some loss of understanding what's going on, what needs to be done, which we should be looking at going forward. And so having both of you there, you get to hear it directly from the doctor, and so does your wife.
Absolutely. And as you're navigating all of this, you're going to be moving into a different lifestyle plan. Sure. Right? Addressing all of these different things, because what happens is when there's the loss of hormones, your adrenals get impacted by that. Everything's shifting in your body. And so you're going to need to look at a lifestyle plan that's going to help you get more sleep, help you incorporate exercise if you haven't already been. You look at your nutrition, look at your stress management, right? These are all comprehensive in managing menopause. And the reality is that looking at those 4 areas of a lifestyle plan, sleep, exercise, nutrition, and stress, that's good for both of you. But it's all part of the emotional intimacy. The number one thing that you can do to help you get through menopause as husband and wife is to get to this place where your emotional intimacy is continuously being strengthened, where you can have the conversation, my libido has tanked, right? We're going to need to do something here, right? Or, like I said at the top of the show, the vaginal dryness, like have a couple different lubes. We have lubes, lubricants in our shower. We have lubricants by our bed. We have travel size lubricants, because I never know when I'm going to be dry. And ladies, it's okay to, actually husbands and wives, it's okay to use lubricant because it's much more enjoyable to have sex if the sex is not painful. And that's all part of navigating this place where your body is changing and you're embracing it as a couple instead of having it just be something that happens to the wife.
For more information on this topic, check out oneextraordinarymarriage.com/menopause.